The Refractor Line, going live now.
What's up, everybody? Doug, Matt, Mark, Refractor Line, back with you, on Twitch.
Wow.
Feels good a little bit.
Feels weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we're kind of talking, like, how does this stuff work again? Like, what are we doing?
We weren't even sure how to do it, necessarily. We were like, well, I mean, there's a way, I'm sure.
There is a way, yeah.
And here we are. We have some fun. We have a fun show today. There's a lot we're going to go through. So if it's your first time joining us
on Twitch.
On Twitch. Or if you're with us on YouTube on the replay, thanks for being here. Check out our Discord.
Yeah.
Also, we're live Wednesdays and Fridays on YouTube. A little confusing right now, but we're just testing a few things out, trying some stuff out. Mark, we have a new animation we're going to use here in a little bit.
Oh,
so
man, I'm excited for it, guys.
Just yet.
I don't want to give it away just yet. But we've been doing things. We've been doing little improvements here and there, trying to make everything a little bit better for you guys.
Danny,
we're working out for you.
Danny, so here's the thing. Dan, thanks for being in the chat. I mean, it's complicated. I'm sure there's people who are trying to figure out how to get on here. And everything's a little delayed, obviously. So, here's the thing. We're going to start with this, Dan. And this is more of something we think's hilarious. This is DSG. This is what DSG decides is a mint, near mint / mint 8. Now, I'm just going to tell you from the big image. So if you guys can see it right now, this left side, the whole left side here, that black you see there, that's hollow foil coming through. It's like somebody took a nail file, filed that side down, and on the right side, gang, that's just a big old fat border. So centering doesn't even matter.
That's
But what about this little bullet hole?
Yeah.
And what about this chip right here? I mean, let's go. Let's go to the Zoom.
For a second,
let's
I thought that was on the monitor. Bureau, what's up? Welcome.
Let's go back to the Zoom. You ready, gang? All right, here we go. Left side. See that? That is all foil
all the way down the edge.
Through.
Oh, you could see that really well on the Zoom.
And this is an 8. This is an 8 for them. Yeah. This is what they decide is near mint mint. Let's keep going. Oh, that corner's got a little bit there. See that top right corner?
Yeah.
Come down.
That's a big.
That's a big old dent, bullet hole, and more chips.
Yeah.
More chips on the edge. More chips on the edge. And the centering, as you guys can see.
That's bad.
It's terrible. Left to right is terrible. Top to bottom is okay. Left to right is about as bad as you're going to see.
And we can't even see what the surface is like with like hollow and stuff.
So if you're on your computer and found this listing, you could see on this left-hand side there are some scratches in the hollow foil. Mm-hmm. So, and you could see a little bit, Matt. I'm going to point here so you can see right.
I see it.
There's one.
I see it.
So even on the right side. So gang, this was an 8 for DSG. This is DSG telling you this is what near mint mint looks like.
Yeah.
With this in mind.
I've seen a near mint card. This is not it.
We don't normally make fun of DSG for Pokemon.
We do.
We make fun of them
Pokemon,
for MetaZoo.
Yeah.
Now we're moving on to other things. So it's like, all right, we've shit on them enough. Go to our Discord. You can find out our true feelings about DSG.
Absolutely, and we bring examples too. So it's market talk. I mean, it's really the proof is in the pudding. Go ahead.
This is terrible. The left side is just the worst I've ever seen. It's literally that is scratched all the way down.
All the way down.
The whole edge is ripped.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
On
a card that I sent in, I should say.
So this, and if you look on the back, guys, he does
corner.
have all of his corners. Top there, you got a little dent in the middle there.
Bad corner on the right.
Bad corner on the right. Come on down. Ooh,
bad corner
on
on
the bottom right. And now let's see, can we make it? It looks all right.
Bottom left is okay.
It looks compared to the others, it's okay.
Do you see surface where the P is on the right, on the border?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we got a little...
on the edge, unless it's on the case. Hard
it's right here. It's on the blue. I think that's on the blue scratch. Okay. So this is an 8. They're very liberal with their near mint ratings.
This is very generous. Yeah.
Very generous. Now, guys, I've got it covered up. Some of you might have seen it early. What do we think? What do we think these guys got DSG 8? What do you think you're getting? More or less than a raw card? We're going to find out in a minute. But, Matt, what are you thinking they got for it?
A DSG 8. So this is the...
there's a scratch right there.
Yep. This was the Machamp was an error card because they listed both or released both Shadowless and Shadowed in the first edition Shadowless set. Is that right?
No. So the Shadow, there's the one with the Shadow came in the starter decks.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, there are plenty of people that don't know any better. DSG is garbage. They probably got $40, $50 for it.
Mark, yes.
What's a baseline for this? What's
We're not going to tell you the baseline. I'm not telling you.
This is what's
we're going to move on to see if you got more or less than raw. Does paying $30 to DSG for a grading is it a good move? We're going to find out. I don't know.
I'm with Matt. Around $40, sure.
They got a robust, and I think this is a robust total. $10.50.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
I overestimated.
So let's take a look. What is a Machamp first edition base get you that's about
More than that.
lightly played? Ooh,
These came in the
Lightly
wrapper.
played.
Though,
lightly
so,
played.
yeah.
Lightly played. 1950. Let's take a look though. Maybe this guy's got some issue. Well, he's very mean about it.
It doesn't look that bad.
Not compared to what we just
His
saw.
definition of lightly
He's
is
got some
extremely
scratches
light.
up there on the
I
hollow
see.
foil.
Okay.
Hollow foils.
But the other one's foil looks like that. If you're on your computer, you see that listing. But let's take a look up here. Oh, nah, it's okay. It's okay. And then the back, let's see. He's got.
Nice gloss, yeah.
I'll be honest. His.
Okay. Never
Wait,
mind.
did he write his name on it?
No, that's just light plays out. He has out of sleep.
Oh,
A
okay.
couple of dings there.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I think the centering is slightly better. It's left to right, slightly better.
Yeah.
The corners are much better on the back. I don't think we have 4
Yeah, I would agree.
corners. We got some
You got
chipping
one,
down.
but the other one had a couple. Yeah.
We
So
got
you
some
got, you got
chipping.
some dirt on the
And
back.
I
there.
don't see any hollow coming through in the edge.
Edges look okay.
And I don't see any little bullet holes. So, all
that's
right.
That's a PSA probably
That's probably PSA 8.
7 to 8. Yeah, I would agree.
Because PSA's been coming down real hard on the hollow foil scratching. Real hard. So this, you're right, Matt. That might get you more of a 7. Because that's pretty scratched. But, all right. So maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe that's 2 men. Let's find
lighten
another
up here, Doug.
Let's
Come on,
find
let's
another
take a
one.
look.
Oh,
All right.
this guy says
no.
EX near mint. So let's take a look.
Thank
Oh,
you,
thank-
MetaZoo
MetaZoo Crew, thanks.
Welcome,
Thanks
for the follow.
welcome to
Welcome.
Twitch.
Yeah.
So again, all right. Here we go. He calls his EX near mint.
So
and he has-
that's about right. That's similar.
That's similar. Got some on the bottom.
Yeah. I would call that played. Yeah,
I would call that EX. I'm with him on that. Now, here's the thing. His foil looks a little better than the last one we saw, and it's about on par with the one who got the
pretty
8.
good, pretty scratchy.
The centering is better, but not good.
But
Not very
still,
good.
that
Better
left to
than the
right
first.
seems a little off. Yep.
And let's go to the back. Let's go to the back, gang. All right.
Yeah.
He's got a much worse back than the one we just saw,
Yeah.
but not necessarily too much worse than the DSG 8.
Yeah.
It's about, there's no scratches and marks, but there's wear on all the edges and corners.
Are you? Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So this guy got $21.99 by now.
Oh wow.
So I guess what we're saying is, if you send a card to DSG, you pay the $30, Matt. You can expect to get half the money you got if you bought it wrong.
well,
Half the money if you sold it wrong.
Rule number 1 of investing
Tell me, tell me.
is
Drop some, yeah.
buy high, sell low.
That's it. Buy high.
Yeah.
Send it in to get graded for
Then
$30.
send the investments
Oh,
to DSG.
add
then sell
$30.
low.
Yeah. Exactly. Buy high, pay a middleman, then sell low.
Then sell
Yes.
for half of what you bought it for.
You're right.
I mean, this guy, you only lost $40. And I'm imagining he paid about that for it. Look, if he paid more, it's, well,
I don't. Yeah.
guys, this is the thing. This is what we're trying to get across to you. Companies like DSG exist, fine. I don't know what their purposes would be. They don't have one currently for me. But I like doing things like this, and I think every Monday show, guys, we're going to do DSG versus the world, and the world won today. World won today.
Yeah.
We'll keep score. I'm gonna have 1-0 world.
We'll put up on the big board.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we'll
know,
put it
this is got
up.
some
You know, we
runs
should
on
turn
issues,
that MetaZoo picture kind of maybe into the big board. Just right
too. The big board, the DSG big board.
I do have a dry erase marker. I think I could just write right on top of that. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The guy that sent his samples to
His
DSG.
samples to DSG.
He was in
Oh,
our, that was
He
that was
disappeared.
Slicks.
Well, Slicks, yeah. Slicks hasn't been back.
He yeah.
Not since then.
The incident? Was that him or no?
Yeah, it was
somebody
him.
else.
It was him.
Oh, well, you can see, I understand it now. He wanted that money. He was upset about it.
So, yeah. Well, okay, I mean, I just want to kind of show you this. Like, see those?
Yeah, that's a nice.
Oh, okay, yeah. What you can see right by the CH kind of going diagonal under it, there's kind of like a
He's
line.
got
And there's one
hollow
right there,
scratches.
too.
Yep. Oh, that was the big one. Yeah,
Well, then
front-
people can't see what I'm pointing
Yeah,
at.
exactly. So if you move the mouse, you move the hover, so it's all
Yeah.
kind of, you got to kind of,
If
give
you
them a
found
point
this
of
on
reference.
eBay yourself, you could do it. You could call it.
Yeah.
It's a much bigger picture than what we get. There's one yellow something right there. So this is a terrible car. I don't know why the hell he spent $30 to DSG. Like, that was a mistake. They gave him an 8, which was very
Very-
kind, very generous.
Very nice.
Hey,
of them,
nice
yeah.
of them, right?
And again, gang, do not use DSG. That's only if your goal is to either A, get a good grade, a real grade, an honest
B,
grade.
lose money.
Oh, yeah. Or B, use them if your goal is to not make any profit. Like, this is just stupid to me. And I know, and there's been some streamers who are like, oh man, my clients are going to be so happy. Are they? Are they though? Like, Are they?
Especially, guys, when what's coming down the road, all it takes is for PSA to say, hey, we're going to be open up to lower tiers. And then why would you send it here if it's the same price? I mean, right now, all they got is a price thing, but it doesn't compare to others.
The only reason
$30.
the
$30
reason
is
that
still
people
high.
keep coming back to this because they keep saying that the turnaround on PSA is too long. But
Too long.
I don't care. Like, I don't. What's the difference between waiting 4 months and 2 months?
Exactly.
Whatever it is.
And Matt, that's a great point. Like, you're talking 60 days, but you can't make a profit on this. So why are you even using it? I don't care if it comes back fast. I'm losing money.
If you want to take your losses and spread them out.
Yeah, that's it. It's like I'm getting this. Literally got half of what a raw one got, and I spent $30. So it's like you get kicked in the dick. For what purpose? Like, what's the purpose?
I don't know. Just to say that you have a graded card by DSG.
Yeah,
Right.
and guys, that's part of like the mission of our show is to really show you the value here. Don't be fooled by people who are looking out for themselves, because a lot of people will say, "Oh, DSG's great," and it's I think they're looking out for themselves with whatever
Or
they
someone's
have in the background.
paying them to.
Well,
get a
something
thing in there.
there's something else going on.
There's a handshake
you know?
agreement. But yes, I think, Mark, that's a great point for those of you who are brand new. The mission of our show is really to help everybody make a little money with these things. We don't take any money. We don't have a patron. We don't have however else people get.
Yeah, we're not going to pay. You could join our Discord.
But let me say something
free.
about Pepsi for a minute, Matt.
Well, if we got a sponsorship for like Pepsi or something, sure, I could talk about Pepsi. It has nothing to do with cards. It's very separate. But yeah, we don't pay for a patron. We're not charging you for promo cards that are worthless. We're not about that. We want you to spend your money on stuff that's worth money. And when you make money on it, hey, we're all making money. And then things start rolling. So
There's a lot of bad opinions out there, and I think that's one of the things I enjoy doing is doing a little takedown on these people who might be idiots. And this is idiotic.
saving you money.
You look at this, like, let's take the pricing aside. Like, all value aside. Just like, okay, whatever. Let's pretend he broke even. I don't know how we can pretend that, but let's pretend.
Yeah.
With the way this looks grading-wise, I can't trust anymore. They're
No, how
9.5s.
could you?
I just can't. It's too off-center, too scratched up for me to, like...
Well, we had talked about, or I brought up the idea or the theory that, like, just as a test, we buy like DSG 10s, break them out, submit them to PSA, just to kind of see what the crossover grades would be. Just seeing this and seeing that this got an 8, like I'm not even going. There's no point in doing
Well,
it.
I almost want to change it to just buy a few 8s and crack them and send them just to see what happens. I mean, just
This is
it'd
a PSA
It'd
5,
be an
maybe
experiment
6.
where I'm throwing away money, obviously, but this is something for the show just to kind of look because I
That
think
doesn't
PSA
sound
would
fun
come.
to me.
Nah, it doesn't sound very fun to me.
Damn it.
PSA would come back with leave like a.
The funny thing is we could break this
What a
out,
waste.
send it to PSA, get a PSA 5, and still make money on it.
I bet we'd probably make it. That's true. You'd probably make more than the 1050. You would.
You would.
All right, so this is wild, but that's one thing we want to point out. There's a lot, though, to talk about in the trading card world, and I think, guys, the first thing we really want to jump into is how about the MetaZoo Kickstarter, right? How about the MetaZoo Poker Card Kickstarter, Matt? And how about getting a few emails from Mike just asking how everybody's day is going?
Mike's just shooting the breeze.
Well,
for the Kickstarter updates.
yes,
So
and I would
appreciate
say,
it,
guys,
yeah.
like I know some people were like, "Oh, that's so annoying." Like, man, lighten up a little bit. Like, I get it.
Mark likes-
Is it really that much of an annoyance to get an email?
Well, some people were kind of bothered by it, and I get it. But I would just say to them, "All right, get over. Well, try to get over quickly whatever bothered you, and it's not a big deal. Just don't."
To counter that, Mark, if this becomes a big thing where I start getting messages, I might have to unfriend. I might have to block. Might have to unlink it. You know what I mean? But no, right now it's not a big deal. All right.
Lighten up.
So let's talk a little bit about MetaZoo for a minute. They sent a survey out the other day.
Hey, yo, we're taking a survey. Are you here to see WCW or here to see the NWO? There you go.
Is that Scott Hall?
Where my NWO shit?
Well, I mean, who are you
Well,
doing
that was
there?
my Scott Hall impression.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
okay,
it's
that's
really
what I thought.
bad, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. Now
Sorry.
let's keep going.
Super Saiyans, what's up, man?
Let's keep going. MetaZoo has their poker Kickstarter going. So if this is your first time seeing it, go to Kickstarter, search for MetaZoo. You'll see they have poker cards coming. Now, you're probably thinking, like I was thinking, man, when I first started, I was like, I don't want anything to do with this. I want nothing to do with poker cards. That's not my style.
Yeah, that was my thought as well. It's not. I didn't see the purpose of it. I didn't see like a reason for me personally to get it. I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've talked about it on the show, right? We talked about it live on the show. So check out our shows on YouTube, right? Or if you're catching this on YouTube, just go click on our little picture there. We got all of our videos. So here's something we talked about as we saw this stuff. We're like, okay, so you are getting all of the theme decks, like if you buy this, and there's promo cards, right? Mm-hmm. So does that make it worthwhile? First, we're like, well, maybe, maybe not. But guess what? We started to research a little bit, guys.
Pokemon.
Pokemon poker cards. Now, here's the thing. Actually, I think they're mostly BGS. so I should just do BGS. But
BGS, okay.
these cards by Pokemon for $19.99 are popular. They get hits, they make sales. Now, it's not like we're getting anything world beating, right? They're not crazy amounts of sales, crazy amount of profit. But for $65, Matt, for what is it? Three decks? For 3 decks of cards. And look, I mean, the Joker, the King, I don't know.
Well, so let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
If you were to buy, and you did, I think you pledged for the three decks, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. Are you sending every single one of those cards in,
Absolutely
assuming
not.
the tier is low enough for you to get in?
Okay, so am I going to send everything in if there's a $10 tier?
Yeah.
That's 52 cards, or 54 with 2 jokers.
Times 3.
Times 3. You're talking 160.
Am I doing that?
162
I am
cards.
not doing that. I'm going to cherry pick, and that's the beauty of having poker cards. You get to kind of cherry pick what you think's best. The kings, the aces, the queens, the jokers, the jacks. Maybe every face card. Maybe I'm sending 16.
Well, so, okay, so
Or
let
12
me, and maybe
with the
this is a
Jokers.
question that you know
Deuces
the
wild.
answer to. Are we certain that those cards are going to be the one that are most valuable?
Great question, Matt, because here's the thing. Mike gave an update. The holographic cards are confirmed.
Gotcha. Okay.
There are going to be holographic cards. He asked something, though. He asked if we wanted gilded, so metal backing and gilded cards in them. Here's what I caution everybody who is voting yes for that, right? The reason PSA stopped grading those metal Pokemon cards wasn't that they were pure metal. It was that their gilding came off whenever they put them in their machines. Now, these machines are sonically sealed. I more feel like either A, they smash them together.
Thanks,
What's up,
Rose.
Ross?
Yeah.
They either A, smash them together, or B, it's just a vacuum thing and it sucked the gilding right off and it's all over the place. They don't do metal cards anymore with gilding. Cards with gilding, period, they don't do them. They used to do them that way back in the day.
Yeah.
They don't do them anymore. So their new technology, their new slabbing process probably isn't going to work with these. So I caution against everybody who's voting yes for metallic cards. It's not the time thing. It's that you're taking PSA out of the arrangement because they don't grade gilded
can't
cards
do it.
because they explode. That foil comes off and it's like somebody shot fireworks off in your thing, and they won't do it. They just
Can
won't
you do me a favor and scroll down, because I see a lot of like aces and kings. I want to see like
Something else.
a 2 or a
I think somebody got a 2.
a
There's
9?
9.
Oh,
Okay.
9's a very weird
So let
one.
me so let me
It's
ask
an
you
umbrella,
this then.
though. He's a cool guy, cool player.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Is there no reason for you to send anything that's not essentially a face card out of these upcoming decks, regardless of how good the condition is?
Alakazam at 8. I mean, I'll do
Well,
it.
that's
What if-
Pokemon. I meant
What if
MetaZoo.
Bigfoot is at 7 or
Yeah,
something
that's
like
what-
that? I
exactly.
think
That's
you
kinda
That's
would.
what I'm
it. You
saying.
have to cherry pick. You do have to cherry pick. You're like, look, and send your hologram. As
Yeah,
long as
yeah.
it doesn't have the gilding on it, that's going to stop us from sending them in.
And that was the thing. It was gilding, and there were 2 options, right? Gilding and metallic, or is
metallic backing.
Metallic
you can
backing, yeah.
still
So-
do the metallic backing.
So choose that option. It's the metallic backing.
I'm choosing neither. I'm saying let's just get this done.
Oh, fair enough.
I think I don't want to deal with PSA doing anything because I don't know. Matt, how long has it been since you've sent a metallic card into PSA?
I don't think I ever.
Donruss Select Metal or some
I sent
shit.
I sent
right?
a Champ Bailey rookie. It was like a metal fusion
Yeah.
card that was like a metal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was I sent that in probably 15 years ago,
Right, and they did it. No problem.
and they did it. Yeah.
This is my concern is that they're not going to be able to do it. That takes a big, and I'm not even, I don't even, maybe all of it. This takes a big part of me wanting these cards as an investment, something I can grade out of it. Takes it out of the equation.
Yeah. I'm following my own train of thought here.
Yeah.
When I open up a new deck of cards, almost all the cards are in perfect shape. Personally.
Yeah.
So are you expecting otherwise? What if all these cards are in immaculate shape? You're still only going to cherry pick like the very...
Certainly.
Okay.
I think that there is a cost analysis that goes into it. I'm not sure anybody's going to want my Matlocks.
Fair enough.
Nobody's going to
Regardless
want
of if it could be a BGS 10.
Right. So these are things to consider when that survey came out. So I'm not telling you how to vote. If you have a different...
I don't disagree with you for the record.
Right. If you have a different investing approach than me, that's fine. But I'm telling you, from my approach, somebody who wants to send these in to get graded, I would be very careful about getting the gilding on there. I would be almost more careful with the metal backing just because I don't know what PSA has changed, but for some reason they're having trouble with these metallic cards. I don't want to find out what happens with mine. I really don't. Maybe when the Nostalgics comes in, we'll send them in and see if they explode. They probably will. So that's the thing. Be careful when you're voting for if it matches your investment plan, your exit strategy, right? Don't vote just because I told you. But if your goal is to get these PSA graded or to keep them sealed, you're gonna want to keep them sealed. You're gonna want more people to want them as investments then. So you're gonna want people to be able to PSA grade them because it's like, oh man, this guy's got a sealed deck, and oh look, PSA 10 Matlocks is going for $300. It could happen, and you're gonna want people to be able to get their stuff graded. So I caution you when you're voting to think wisely, not just things you think look cool. So don't let the numbers. I'm not going to let the numbers beat me up. Like, there's the 8 Alakazam. He was just an 8. And he's
So it really
Alakazam.
is, and Super Saiyan, I think, mentioned this. It may be more about the characters on the cards than the actual number.
100%. Yeah, I don't think.
Okay.
I mean, Umbreon 9. How about this guy?
Well, there's something special about the Ace of Spades or something like that. That is.
Oh,
right?
certainly,
Aces
yeah.
and eights, things like that. I mean, there might be, a cool combo there, something like that, right?
Yeah, or effects.
The dead man's hands,
probably
aces and
won't get
eights.
They're
both
not
of us.
characters, so they may not.
But we're gonna find out.
We'll find out.
We're gonna find out. I maybe Jokers.
And is it mostly beasties, or do they say artifacts and things like that? Do you guys know?
I don't recall.
Don't know.
Dude, that's a great point. Super Saiyans. Imagine getting like a hologram of a Cascars, or imagine getting the hologram of the Mothman. Imagine getting a hologram of Bigfoot. Matt, for you, Sinkhole Sam.
Man, well, I can only hope.
Dreams.
If there's not a
wow.
single Sam in this Cryptid Nation deck, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Right. So,
I'm gonna get a letter from Matt.
Mike's gonna get an angry email
Hey,
from me.
he's gonna contact customer
A written
service.
letter.
Which I heard people in contacting customer service for hilarious things, but
I heard customer service is overwhelmed maybe right now.
they want me to. Hey, they call me. I'll tell them what's up.
Marco just.
No, you got a clumping in your t-shirts? Fuck off. See you later. Mystery box, asshole. It's not a random box. Get out of here.
Here's a mystery. You get all the same shit.
Yeah, that's tough shit. See you later.
All right, Mark. I don't know that you're getting hired, but look, all we're saying is there is past performances to look at. You like horse racing? These are past performance of poker cards. Poker cards mixed with trading card games do well. So when we're talking about the Kickstarter. When Mike sends you surveys, answer them, and look. I mean, if they look just like this, I'd be fine. I'd be fine.
So would I.
I don't need anything fancy.
Well, I thought did they not list what the cards are going to look like, or were those just like mock-ups on the Kickstarter site?
They're mock-ups, but they do have like they'll
that,
release
okay.
more later. But they look good, right?
Yeah, those
Blue
look
ink,
good.
black ink, black ink. Ooh,
Black ink. And it has a star next to it instead of a number, so everyone's like, oh, that's got to be
cool.
special, right?
These are
King
cool.
of Spades.
Quetzi's there. That's awesome.
Quetzi's the Queen of Spades because he's a
Is there-
badass
is there-
card, man.
Oh, Slide Rock Wolf.
Slide Rock
Whoa.
Wolf.
Man.
Squonk's here in the building.
Good.
Everybody likes Squonk. And when I went to CryptidCon, Squonk's like a term. People call each other Squonks. Like,
Black-
why are you in a bad mood?
Like a crybaby?
Squonk? Yeah, what's up,
Makes-
Squonk?
makes
You look
sense.
sad. And it's just kind of funny. Like,
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. The CryptidCon people were there.
So these,
They were like, hey, what's
there's
up,
Momo,
Squonk?
Prison Grimace, ready to fight.
Mark, which deck did you get? You only got one, right?
I only got one. I got the first edition one. But,
Me too.
But hearing
Yeah,
Doug,
me too.
like, I could still change.
of course you
and I think I will. I mean, and I did get the artist prints.
Yep.
We have one up here. That's Pepper DeLuca's number 30 from CryptidCon. He did
I
a
don't know if
bunch
you
of
can see it. Oh, you can see it.
Right. So
did a bunch of
let's-
Mothman, and I think it looks great. So
Right.
even if I don't resell it, I'm fine putting it in the background
So-
or something, and it goes to the artist. So
currently available is the Mastercaster bundle, right? The deck bundle. So you go to Kickstarter, check it out. You haven't been in yet. You say, "Oh, Doug, Matt, Mark, what do I do? I'm panicking. I'm freaking out a little bit. I don't want to freak out." Well, if this is something that interests you and you want to, you don't want it just to taste. You want to dip your foot in each pool.
A little bit.
You can do this bundle for $65
Goldilocks.
So you get the Wilderness deck, you get the Cryptid Nation base set, and you get the Nightfall decks. Okay, but guess what else you get? You get the promo cards. There's going to be promo cards with each, and there's going to be a promo box set. That's pretty cool, right off the bat. And then randomly inserted, Matt, are going to be holographic cards.
Good.
In these. So that's your chance to get a taste. But there's going to be add-ons. I'm not real excited about many of the add-ons. I did do the artist.
do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah. I did do the artist print add-on. I misspoke on the last show and I said I didn't. I did because that money goes to the artist.
Oh,
so
shit.
I was...
Yeah, you were talking about the uncut sheet.
Right. Yeah. So I did do that promo for the artists. I was like, all right, give them that money. I'm excited, like we talked, Matt, last week, about the poker chips. Now, are poker chips an investment opportunity? When Mark gets away from the keyboard, I'm going to show you that poker chips do have a history, Matt, of selling and being PSA graded, right?
Yes.
Here are the add-ons.
All right, so there's the artist signed print at random. No, none left on that one. And 146 left of this one. So if you want to get in, you're going to have to get in quick, but you can still get an artist signed print. All right, so one of the things Mike was talking about, we spoke about it on our last program, was, look, these poker chips could be cool. We said on the show, look, you can make them cooler. You can make them blind bag and you can make them holograms randomly inserted, right? Mike pulled back on saying they're going to be available Saturday, with this past Saturday, and said they're going to work on things like holograms. All right, so either he listened to us or they had the same idea. So let's take a look, guys, at PSA Poker Chip.
And just addition on this, he said just in a recent email before we started, is there some sort of special some sort of partnership happening in the poker world, whatever that means. I'm not too into the poker world since 15 years ago when online poker everyone was playing it, but now I'm just not too into it, so I don't know what that partnership is. So it's just interesting.
All right, gang, here's the thing. PSA grades poker chips. These are 2005, 2006 NBA collector poker chips. Man, I don't know that there's that many great rookies in this, so it's kind of a...
In 2005? No.
You have your LeBron here. That's always a good one. You got Kobe. And these were just chips, so there weren't anything fancy about them other than color coding, right? They color coded, so some were more rare than others. They didn't get holograms, they didn't get refraction coat, they didn't get any of that stuff. But PSA does grade them. And guys, I'm going to say this right now. I actually really like these cases for the cards, right? I think they look great. Because if you're going to look at other things PSA does, like the Pokemon coin, look at this. Same thing, gang. They look good. It's a cool looking coin in a cool looking case. Imagine that for MetaZoo. I would say yes, I'm in. And to get these graded, it's the exact same fee it would be for getting a card graded. So wait for bulk. Or if you get something hot, maybe do that way. But look, this is an investment opportunity on top of an investment opportunity. Get your decks, Mark, but also don't be afraid to add these on. Because look, if you believe in MetaZoo, and I can't imagine you'd be watching this and rooting for MetaZoo if you didn't, there's going to be an opportunity here for an investment. I'm not saying go crazy, but $65 plus whatever a poker chip is doesn't sound like that bad of a deal.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm gonna. It's a wait and see for me. I want to see what the release looks like, what the price is. I'm uncertain.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see the price, obviously. But I just think how the image looks on the poker chip. It just looks different from a card, and I really like that the colors. I like the sharpness. I just think it really
look
pops.
at these. Look at these up here in front of you right now. I feel like there's money to be made. If there's a bulk option for PSA, I would use it for something where I think maybe I can get the 250. Maybe I can get. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying these things exist.
Yeah. And the thing is, guys, if they're saying they're going to make it up to like the standards and stuff, like high quality, like the clay poker chips are really great feeling. It is really like you just want to shuffle them in your hands. I mean, you want to do that poker chip
Doug
sound.
was shuffling it on our last show.
That's what I thought. I heard I was losing my mind. But they really do have a great feel to them. I don't know how many people gamble in our chat and stuff, but if you ever go to the casino or anything like that, it's fun to kind of mess with the chips. It really is. You find yourself doing it. Yeah.
But that's something interesting we like to talk about on the show, right? This is a different thing. We're talking coins or poker chips. It's a little bit different, but I have a feeling this is going to be an okay investment, depending on the price. Now, if he's asking me $100 for a chip, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So do you think, and this is just a prediction, do you think they'll end up doing a blind bag, or do you think they're going to do like a poker set?
I think he's going to do a blind bag, and I think he's going to have randomly inserted holograms. I think that people don't want it. There's not going to be a market for a set. I don't want a set.
Well, that's kind of, so to be fair, when I first heard that they were going to release poker chips, the first thing I thought of was like a set of poker chips, and that's why my initial inclination was...
What did you think?
Well, guys, who owns all the coins? Like me, I have a bag of coins. These are all my MetaZoo coins. This might be the future. They're going to get rid of coins. They're going to replace it with a poker chip.
Maybe.
But also,
I think that
Mark,
looks
you
a lot
can get
better.
your coin graded.
Can I get my coin graded? I left them all in the same bag. They're little...
Well, I
was waiting to trade them in at the physical store. I got a set of them.
But cool, Mark. Yeah, I mean, you could PSA 7. This one did all right. I mean, look, there's money to be made on
bids.
This. Yeah, look, there's money to be made on rare ones. So don't be afraid to take a step out to something different. Now, Mark, we talk about that all the time. Mm-hmm. And something I want to touch base on real quick, guys, is Funko, right?
Love
Funko NFT. So digital.funko. whatever.
Yeah, digital if you want to. Yep.
All right, digital.funko.com. Your first time watching the show, you're like, what? What is a digital Funko? Why do I want a digital Funko?
You want them.
You fucking probably don't want a digital Funko. Like, do you actually want a digital Funko?
Oh, you want the physical one. No, you want the one that actually you can, well, we're going to get into it. Doug will explain it. But yes, you get an NFT, you exchange for a physical. That's what you want.
Funko comes out with releases pack releases on Drop, DROPPP. We are currently in between releases, so we're going to take a minute here and talk about these because we're going to talk a little heavier about them here for the next few minutes. You go here, when packs are here, you can go view the drop or whatever, and you can buy these packs. Now, a pack of 5 cards, $10. Matt, a pack of 15 cards is $30.
That's right. So on this Nickelodeon drop, those premium packs sold out really, really quickly. So a lot of people are end up stuck with, not stuck, but having to buy the standards.
And I think it's natural for the first time through, you buy the 2 larger packs instead of they limit you for $60 each time you go through their system. So you can get 2 big packs or 6 smaller packs. I just think people find it easier for the 2 big ones just opening and all.
Yeah.
Right. So you can spend 60 a pop. 60 a pop, 2 big packs, like Mark said, 5 of the smalls. Whatever. So you're doing that. You buy these. Everybody thought, so we had done this previously. Mark, that was called the Retro Cartoon Drop.
Yeah, and before that, we were talking Bob Ross. But Retro Cartoon Drop is when we really were pushing everyone to get in. Bob Ross, it was just kind of like, we just wanted to talk about it. But the retro cartoons were really showing you guys there's stuff to be made here.
Right. So we learned that. We're like, but we can go through the line a bunch of times. Turns out most of us can go through it once. I got through twice. Matt had a few computers open, got through 3
I got
times.
through
Yeah,
once.
it did not work to my benefit.
I got through
But
once.
the goal was this, to land a redeemable pop. Now,
Yes.
this is it. You're not getting an NFT. You're getting you're getting an NFT, but it's turning into this. So let's see all the physical collectibles. Here they are. Now, these are what you could turn your cards into. You could turn them into Tommy.
Hey, Mike.
You could turn into...
Mike, what's up?
what's going on, Mike? Mike, congratulations. Hey, we're excited about the chips, Mike.
Yeah, we were just talking.
Mike, you missed the part where we're like, hey, be careful with the gilding, because if it explodes and pops off, people aren't going to be able to get them graded at PSA because they don't grade cards with the metal gilding on them. All right, but back to this for a moment. All right, so these were your options. You can get, literally, Matt, 6 different collectibles. Only 5 in packs. That 6th one is if you build the complete set of NFTs, right? So let's take a look. Matt, 1 card.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike.
There are 999 available.
Very rare. That's why they call it the old grail.
Right. Yeah. This, 1,550 available. Same thing with this, 1,550. Now, Ember McLean, 1,550. This guy, 1,550. And this one, of course, there are a total of 2,000 available, but they got to build sets. The thing is, gang, for those of you who are Funko collectors who are like, what? I don't want to deal with all this NFT baloney. Maybe you don't. But the neat thing about these is, despite what it says here, that is never the full number. It's never the 999.
Right, because some people do not redeem.
They don't redeem, or maybe they're just locked in packs somewhere. Not everything gets pulled. Packs just stay sealed. So these become more rare than their stated print run or their stated availability. When these hit the market, when these hit the physical market, and you'll see them on eBay, people have pictures of them in hand, people can actually see them. I can promise you, Matt, these are going to explode in value.
Yep.
It's not going to be this. This isn't what it's about. This is whatever.
It's the NFT world. It's the people who care about NFTs. If you care about that, that's fine. I really don't want to, trash you on that, because maybe one day they will take off, but it's something I'm not concerned about. Either way, it goes up or down, I just don't care. I'm caring about the physical one, and maybe I'll hold on to that and just kind of just throw it there and not think about it and check it in 5 years. Something like that.
So that's the thing, is like these are for collectors of Funkos who want these Rugrats you can only get through digital, which happens to be this Tommy that you're able to exchange for this. Now, Matt, this isn't like you have to be an NFT collector. You can do this whole thing without signing up for any kind of Wax, Atomic, whatever. You just get your DROPP account. You pull this, you leave it in your wallet. They'll give you a coin. You eventually put that coin in and redeem it. That's it.
I think a lot of people that are unfamiliar with the NFT and this whole digital process, they are... and I'm not going to speak for them, but I'm going to speak for them.
Go ahead.
They're probably a little not overwhelmed, but I think it's out of their I don't know what you call it, comfortability. Like they're so unfamiliar with it, they don't want to delve too far into it. So therefore, maybe some people are just going to end up waiting for them to pop up on eBay.
Because your lack of comfort is a barrier to entry.
Absolutely.
You don't want to make a move on NFTs. You don't want to tell your friends about an NFT because let's be honest, there are people out there, Matt.
Comfort zone. Thank you, my professional.
Comfort zone. There it is.
That's the word I was looking for.
But that's the thing. It's like, dude, there are people out there who, if you say you bought an NFT, are going to be like, whoa. whoa.
Yes, that is a
They're
very...
going to start saying the bad idea. Those
I was
fake.
going to say, there's this weird line. Once you start talking NFTs, there's tons of hate. And it's just kind of, you can't even explain yourself out of it sometimes. It's how some people feel about it. And that's fine, I guess. But it's just kind of, open up a little bit. At least listen to what people are saying, because it's not so much about the NFT, it's about these physical
Yeah. I
ones.
think people have blanket feelings about NFTs in general, and they shouldn't really be transferring their thoughts on feelings on NFTs into the digital Funko NFT, because
Right.
these actually result in something physical.
It's a
Right.
raffle ticket.
Yeah.
Think of it that way.
It's a different thing. It's not a Bored Ape yacht club.
It's not Top Shot, where you're
Right.
just buying an image of someone, of
I
Dan
did
Ben
that today.
Gordon making a freaking layup. I mean, you know what I
Hey.
mean? You're doing these weird things.
He made
That's
that
Top Shot.
Mark,
you
he
know?
made that jump shot, and they only lost by 15 of the Mavericks that day.
But you have an
Thank
NFT.
Whoa, I can
Commemorate
remember
that.
that night happened.
And kind of a shitty NFT too. I mean, it's not even that great. I mean, you know what I mean?
It's
I mean,
really
there's
not.
really nice ones, and that one's like, it's mediocre.
Ben,
It's
oh, he
fine.
just pulled up. They thought Ben was going to go for a layup. No. Sorry, Dallas. Get out of here.
Psych.
Get out of here, Dirk.
But yes, there something like this where you get a physical that you can redeem for something. This is the meeting of the NFT people and the physical collectors. This is where we can bond here, guys. I'm going to sell you my NFT. I'm going to take the physical. Hey, we're all good. You
This
get
sounds
the
like a Venn
NFT.
diagram waiting to happen.
Hey, we'll do Venn diagram segments on Wednesday, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna be
Because
doing
they
this
get a
up.
little dirty. But no, here's the thing. So, guys, one thing to point out with these is always, and I do like to make kind of like, hey, be on the lookout for. Look, Ember McLean, $1,550. Very expensive right now. I think it's going 180.
180,
plus.
dog. Yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question, not to jump ahead.
Yeah.
When you're going through the availabilities of all these Funkos, there were multiple ones that are $1,550. Why do you think that this one is running for more?
Rookie.
A rookie card. Like we came from the world of sports cards,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or like, for those of you who come from TCG's first appearance of somebody in a set.
Comics, same way.
Yeah. This is Ember McLean's first Funko. I talked about it on the last set. Bluto's first Funko is probably the one you want to get into too. Rookie card. Like, this is a rookie. There are people who are Danny Phantom fans. Like, Danny Phantom has a much bigger following than I ever knew.
I was surprised by this, Doug. I really was. And this is something that's just a little bit younger than me, and I just didn't know.
And Ember McLean is one of those that is just taking her 1550 availability, so being one of the more common ones, and being probably close to the most expensive. Obviously, you got your legendary that's going to be more.
Yep.
But she's coming
Or
up.
the Grail.
The Grail,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
do you
yeah,
want to
Grail.
look? Do you want me to pop it up?
I think Tommy's like a few $100.
I think you're right. I think it's like 250, 300, something like
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna
Last
look.
time I
We're gonna
looked.
look live. That's what we're here for, Mark.
Well, Mark, you and I are both down really low on wax.
No, I spent it all. You want to do Ember?
I spent mine
Ember?
on Mars.
Are we on legendary? Yeah, there you go. So Ember's going about 184. 184. That's pretty good, guys. Right? You selling yours, Mark? For those of you who watch Mark's live stream, Mark pulled two. Check out our
in the
YouTube.
first two packs I opened. So I spent $60, and I got two Ember McLeans. So I turned $60 into $360 before I even got the physical. And I think the physical is gonna be more than this. I think I will.
Oh yes,
see.
I certainly. So again, guys, this is being sold to a group. Like, if we can go to the Atomic Hub, there's millions and millions and millions of users who understand NFTs and how to use them, so they can jump in and buy these. Now, eBay has probably 10 times that in users, right? 10 times that in users. And Funko collectors, there are older people who collect Funkos, older people who collect everything, and people just straight up who don't feel comfortable buying an NFT, but will buy the heck out of a physical.
Yeah, they'll
item.
pay
Yeah.
a slight premium for the
I'll
physical.
pay the $50 extra. It doesn't matter
I
to me. I'm rich.
thinking you're
Who
going to see more
cares?
than that.
You're going to see that.
I think you're going to see, Mark, likely this go to 300.
Oh,
More.
Doug,
plus-
I'm
great.
with you. Let's keep it going. 500. I mean, come on, guys. Let's not list this
It
low.
could be.
Come
And
on.
Tommy, so unprofessional look, Tommy is 200.
Let's look at the Grail. Yeah, just you got to get rid of Ember too.
All right, so the
There it is.
Grail.
No, it's right there. Yeah.
219.
Oh,
Get rid of.
Tommy, T-O-M.
Tommy.
Hey.
Tommy.
220.
Buy some Zoids from them. Oh, no, so okay. 219.18. So, Mark, you're talking 30, 40 bucks.
And more Tommies are listed than Embers. So it's something I always look at just how many are left because there's not many. I mean, really, guys, there's 8, 12, 16, 20,
So is this
24.
is this
There's
a
only
weird
26
question?
Tommies available.
I have my Ember sitting in
Does
my
this
drawer.
not feel like
Corner
a
of the
good
market.
value for the Grail if it's only $30 more than, or is that
To
because
consider
there's probably
this-
already been a Tommy release?
Well, the player on the card, like Tommy, there's more Tommies. Not everybody wants superhero Tommy.
Superhero. Yeah.
Ember McLean is Ember McLean's first thing. So if you want Ember McLean, that's Ember. It's not superhero Ember. These are things to look at with them. It's like, Matt, same thing with sports cards. Like, yeah, do I want a number to 50 Glenn Milburn, or will I take a number to 150 work done rookie?
Oh, okay.
I'll take the work done
Well,
rookie.
good for you. You've had both of those.
I'll take the Glenn Milburn, Doug. Yeah.
Well, superstar. But yes, there are literally options here for money to be made, and it's not always the rarest one. There's some nuance to it, which makes it kind of fun. But the one thing I think we wanted to point out with these Funko Pops is, yes, there's confusion. There's all kinds of weirdness with their Twitter. So if you're somebody who follows them, there's a lot of hate for it. Yeah. But you don't have to be involved in any of this stuff we're showing you right here. Just get your drop account, buy a pack, open it up, you get a redemption, leave it in there. They'll give you a token. You give them the token, you redeem the thing. It's literally like probably a few steps more than it needs to be to get one. But it's not a very complicated process, and you can do it. So I'd pay $15, Matt. I'd pay, $30 to get one pack and just try it out.
Yeah, certainly.
And be like, I'm a Funko collector. I have $30. I have a chance at a $200, $300, $400, $500 Amber McLean.
maybe, yeah.
maybe more, maybe double,
maybe triple.
Do you want to address Bureau's question? Because we talked about that before. Maybe just go over
you
it
can
again.
keep. So Bureau, you can keep as long as your legendaries are in a wallet, be it Wax, be it Drop Mark.
You're going to get the redemption coin.
They'll give you that token. Now, the token can only be redeemed on drop.
Mm-hmm.
You have to burn it. You put it in your drop. You give it to them. They destroy it, but they give you the physical. You keep the card. So when you're wherever your card is, you could sell it when
Stays
you're done.
there.
Yeah. If you're like, okay, I have the superhero Tommy card. I got the coin out of it. Now I can sell the card. So it doesn't matter what wallet. If you're afraid of selling Bureau, if you're like, oh, I got it in the Atomic Hub and I'm ready to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe move it to drop to slow yourself down, or to slow yourself down.
Yeah, give yourself one more step if you actually want to sell it.
Yeah, a few more steps. You got to type that wallet in twice.
It's like 3
Well, that's
steps.
the thing.
Yeah.
Yes, if you want to sell it, keep it in your Wax wallet and sell it. I mean that's there's moves to be made even with current physical ones, because you can come back to this because it's not redeemable until
So
June
it'd be May.
1st.
Oh,
June 1st.
Yeah.
And then 30 days after, you have to give them that
So
coin.
June 1st to the 30th, you have to redeem the coin, but you need it in your wallet June 1st.
I have to tell you guys a story for those of you, you're in our Discord, you know about old Doug and his Funkos. So apparently, and not apparently, this is literally what the hell happened, was I thought I wanted to be in on the retro comics. I was like, man, I'm going to be in. So like literally, Mark, a few hours after the drop, I went and bought up. So I sold a Epic right away. Mm-hmm. And that was more than they normally go for. Sold an Epic right away, went and bought all the commons and uncommons and rares from the set. Held them, and then I was like, I'm never going to be able to, I don't want all these Epics. I really don't want a retro comic. I really don't want these. So they were just sitting there in my drop. Then yesterday, fast forward to yesterday, when I'm like, there's actually something I've targeted that I've wanted. I list my retro comic, which apparently I thought was crap. These retro comic prices have more than doubled from what I bought them at the launch. And I'm just, obviously,
You're
I didn't have
saying
any
the
epics.
commons, and
The rares specifically.
Rares have been going up. Yes.
Yeah.
What about the legendary stuff? Has that moved at all?
I didn't pay attention because I didn't get one, so I haven't paid attention. Who knows? We're here.
Yeah, just for curiosity.
Yeah, and I'm kind of interested just to pull up the. You do retro or comics?
I
you can
usually
just scroll through it. It's usually one of the first 50 or so.
That's pretty
For Eddie Funko, I don't know why that's
Star Trek
Trek's
Funko.
taking off. Oh man, I got a Captain Kirk redeemable. I love that one.
Oh man! All right, so let's take a look at gang. What did you want me to look at?
Legendary Grail. What are we looking at?
Start legendary. We'll go lowest $50 for Flash. I do not like these.
I don't like Flash Gordon.
Flash.
Oh no, yeah, poor Flash. He's just not that popular of a character, and it's just so old. I mean, it's past us, man. I mean, this is just.
I'm thinking the Bluto rookies are probably what you want.
And it's like the crappier NFT. There's no movement. He's just
which is weird.
I think they screwed it up. Something happened. They must have done something wrong. I don't know.
What was he doing like that? I mean,
Well, they had to have done
What's
something. I mean, I don't know.
oh, Bluto did a little of that. Yeah, possibly. But again, guys, here's the thing. Like, Bluto is a little old too. Bluto is very old.
Oh, Bluto's like 30s, right? Yeah.
He's a little older than his 30s.
No. Oh, 1930s. Popeye's like 1930s.
What is Bluto in his
that
30s?
old?
I want to say Popeye was in the 30s or 40s.
No,
No,
he's
is he
old.
50s maybe?
No, he's got it.
I thought he was like
He's a sailor man.
Well, I mean, he carried on all the way through like the 80s
Maybe I'm
and
wrong.
90s.
Maybe 30s.
There's a Robin
Wait,
Williams Popeye movie in like the late 80s.
Yeah, so maybe he was big in like the 1930s, pretty sure. Yeah, Young Cheesy, 1929, first appearance. Thanks, Unpro. Yeah,
Yeah,
right
see?
here. I was right. See, I watched Tune In With Me in the morning. They played classic cartoons. There you go. I'm all
First
in.
appearance, yes, but it's long running is my point. So it wasn't like it stopped in 1940 and no one after that knew what it was.
Certainly. Bluto would be my pick here, and you're talking paying $7 more. Yeah, I'd probably in on that. But here's the thing. I don't understand these because they're not very high, but let's go to things like rare. right? And Wimpy's crap. I mean, he's literally the worst guy.
Whoa.
Right? I'll pay you for a
What
hamburger.
did Wimpy do to you?
But if you go past these people who people don't like, and you get to your Popeyes, you get to your...
Those are a lot higher than I would have expected. You're not kidding. That's like it's 3 times
for the second level
olive oil.
third
I mean,
level rarity,
this weekend I was killing it. I don't understand what was going on the weekends, but man, people were just balling out buying Atomic Hub retro comic rares. Thing is, turn these into relatively quickly. Turn them into something I had my eye on wax, and I'm very pleased with it. That's the other advantage to buying packs. If you're someone who wants to take the deep dive in NFTs, guys, there's a way to make a little money, and you can go buy something else. Like even if you didn't pull a redemption mark, turn it into a redemption.
Absolutely, have fun with the physicals, make your money, and then with the leftovers, like you could play around with it. I mean, don't if that's kind of what you want to do, it's like you kind of see, I'm going to make profit off this. Okay, so I'm going to spend a few bucks on something weird, like a play to earn game, or just some other NFTs or more physical stuff, Hot Wheels.
Yep.
You just give yourself an intro to this realm off of making money instead of paying fees.
How do you not like that Wimpy one? Just look at him. He's eating the hamburger.
No, he's crap. I mean, he's not worth anything. I don't care.
People
I don't
like
set
Wimpy.
the market.
I like Wimpy.
I like Wimpy.
I mean, I'd have look. If that was a pop right there. Boom.
Wimpy would be the one I'd want.
In fairness, we're not really pop collectors.
No.
We're
not. I mean, it's
we
hilarious.
stumbled into this.
I have a couple. I would not call myself a collector.
If you watched our show, you see the exact moment I stumbled into this, and I'm glad I did. I have 7 now coming to me.
We had a moment of clarity when Mark is going over.
No, it was funny, dude. It was a really funny thing. Like, guys, I was talking about this. We started off in Wax with Topps Baseball back in April. I mean, April of 2021, Topps Baseball teamed up with Wax, so that's really what got us into it. And they started doing these drops. I got into a play-to-earn game. And, Doug and Matt were nice enough to let me talk about our play-to-earn game during the show.
I think we both zoned out.
Yeah, I think they just wanted a break, and they just let me talk for a little bit. But I got into the Funko part of it because Funko joined Wax, and I was kind of explaining that these physical Funkos mean something because it's the bridge between the how you cash out, how you get money from this. Instead of, oh yeah, you got a bunch of crypto built up, how do you turn that into dollar bills? Like, how do you cash it out? Because it's always hard to get fiat currency out of crypto. I mean, they're going to pay you fees, they're going to do all sorts of crazy shit. So this is a way.
Well, Mark, when you started talking about that, Mark, I don't know what the hell he was carrying on about. But then he said, look, my goal is to take this and get physical Funkos and get out. And then a light turned on where I was like, Mark's probably, like, I don't know what the hell he was talking about, but that's the thing. I didn't even know what Mark was talking about. But imagine somebody, Mark, who's leaving less in this than I am. I wasn't sitting next to you every show.
They would have no clue what I was talking about, and they wouldn't trust me.
So one of the things we point out on the shows, look, if you're looking to make a little money, guys, barrier to entry. If there's a barrier to entry for something that is something you can navigate, there's going to be profit at the end of it, because for every barrier to entry that you think, man, I'm going to figure out how to get through, there's someone, man, who's like, man, I'm not going to figure it out. I'll pay you. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it for me.
Right. And
there are a lot of people like that.
A ton of people like that, and they compete for things.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was just crazy, man. And that's what we ended up doing. And that's barrier to entry on this ended up being a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Can we just pull Bob Ross? Because that's where we really started buying it.
You may just need to Google or search it.
You have to do Funko.
You just want to do Ross.
Yeah.
Or no, I think you have to do Funko. It's RSS.
There it is right there.
No, Bob Ross Funko. And this is God, and I didn't get one of these just based off the packs that I bought, but these I think are all great.
Their prices, these are actually higher than expected for me, at least. I don't know about you guys. They're more expensive than what we just looked at them. I mean, they're more expensive than the comics. They're more expensive by quite a bit.
Wow, that seems low.
And the Grail is not as expensive, and that's interesting.
I think everybody's going to get in on these. I think you're going to see a lot of these claimed.
Yeah. And this is kind of where we started, kind of getting into this, actually buying the packs, and so
Doge, transfer Doge to KuCoin to Coinbase, sell Doge and cash out. Great, I'm just going to buy
How many
Funko.
fees are you going to pay? That's the thing. It's like, yes,
true.
that will work, but it's kind of like, whoa.
No, that's true. This is all very true. Like, so Mark's making a good point, and Young Cheese is making a good point. Like, Mark, one step, go buy a Funko, get out. Sell it physically on eBay, get out. There are steps to be made that people aren't going to want to make. And I'm telling you, this is a smart thing to do. And we haven't even touched on Hot Wheels. We'll touch on those on our Wednesday show. So check us out Wednesday on YouTube. We'll talk about that physical collectible part of
Absolutely.
these. But again, if it's your first time catching us, which a lot of people, probably might make this their first time, especially if you're catching our replay on YouTube with the great graphics we're about to show everybody.
Woo! Oh man, dude, I can't
We
believe you
talk
brought that
about
up.
everything. We talk about this, NFTs. We talked about MetaZoo. But it's something we really like to focus on, Mark.
TCGs, huh?
TCGs. Kickstarted, I guess I'll say, man. Kickstarted? Kickstarted. Trading card games.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to talk about now. Now, for those of you just joining us for the first time, you're like, man, what do you mean Kickstarter trading card games? Oh, this is a world you're going to want to pay attention to because these guys, Mark, in my humble opinion,
Tell them, Doug.
are absolutely fucking crazy. Like,
Yes.
they're all absolutely fucking crazy. And I didn't know it was going to be like this.
No.
Did any of us have any idea?
I'm so looking forward to it. I kind of thought if you're starting a company, you're a little bit, probably eccentric and stuff. Oh, maybe not like that, but you're already a risk taker. You're already bold to begin with, so you might be doing weird things, right?
And Mark, stars that burn the brightest. They're the ones that burn out.
They burn out.
They burn out the quickest. So yeah, pay attention because we have there's lots of trading card games on Kickstarter. We're going to go over them. We're going to do something we like to do on the show, Mark.
Called the Heat Check.
Take us off it. Fine.
The refractor line heat check. Okay. There we go. Now we're ready. Take two happened. Hit it. All right, so this is where we like to rate our stuff, guys. And we have a scale that I think everybody can understand. We take it from the scale of red to purple and everywhere in between.
Aren't all scales on red to purple?
I think most are. Now, Mark,
Well, that is the weather scale, right? You look at, red, purple here. It's hot, it's cold.
And
Yeah, that's right.
Why
That's
not?
it.
Why
And,
not, gang?
I think we need to do a heat check on, obviously, all of the Kickstarter games.
All of the Kickstarter games. Now, here's the thing. Kickstarter's Maelstrom. For those of you who have Maelstrom version 2 is coming out to people. I don't have mine. Matt, do you have yours?
No.
Mark?
No.
My tracking
Actually, my
updated.
tracking is not updated.
Mine either.
My tracking said the label was made, no product, or waiting for
Waiting for
it.
the envelope, yeah.
So
They just haven't given it to the mailman.
So
yet.
it just seems like they probably dropped
The
it all.
mailman's opening the pack.
They made all the labels. They put it all together. Today's Monday, so it probably got dropped off to the mail today. They obviously don't. Come on, it's the mail. So you're gonna get that updated in the next day or two. So that's
Right.
what I think.
So
if it doesn't, then
If you check out our Discord, I kind of showed some Maelstrom stuff that's sold, and I'm not very excited about the way these things are going.
They already peaked.
oh no.
Yeah, and I don't have my cards.
Oh man, he peaked in grade school.
But wait a minute,
That's
Mark.
tough.
Wait a minute. Well, in high school, he was the man.
Well, he peaked in grade school, so I don't know what happened there.
All right, Mark, give me a card TCG Kickstarter.
We're going to do just the Kickstarter stuff.
Just the
first.
Kickstarter.
Do you want to start out with MetaZoo as a baseline so people know what they're working
Well,
with?
MetaZoo's
or no?
doing great. MetaZoo's already succeeded. Like
So
they're
we
not.
don't want to bring them
Yeah,
up.
they're all past the initial
They're not in
Kickstarter.
danger.
All right, Doug, so let's just start off with Maelstrom.
Oh.
Or is that too early? You want me to
No,
bring
we'll
someone
go
else
here.
first?
We'll go Mael.
It's topical. Yeah.
We'll go Maelstrom right here. They're cold and they're getting colder.
Ooh.
Their resale prices aren't there. And again, Matt, we talked about it. If you go to their Kickstarter, they have add-ons where everything's special. And man, if everything's special,
Some people like when everything's special.
you mean rare.
Well, it depends why things are rare and what makes them special.
We have this set up for
There are
Patreon.
different schools of thought.
Jesus.
No, but your point is valid. Like,
Yeah.
I personally appreciate
Maelstrom.
tiers and rarities and chase cards.
Put a big old M.
But if
Put big M, yeah.
Maelstrom.
if you have
Yeah.
millions of different variations of rarities, like I don't get
It gets to a point where instead of a card game, it's just some collectibles. It's
Yeah,
just some
it's-
art,
it's-
and you're trying for a rare one. You're not trying to play. There's nothing about it. That's where it sits. All right, Mark, what do you got for me?
Nostalgics.
Slightly better for the simple fact that they have more money. Okay, they got a little more. They have things being produced. They're hitting people.
They got big plans for that money too.
Right. Well, and look, I say, the green smoothie right here. Let's put him in the green smoothie range. I don't mind nostalgics. I have some problems with what he's doing, but it sounds like he's getting things done. Fine. Then I'm fine with it. What can I complain about? Like
I can find some things to complain about.
I don't necessarily believe there's going to be a second set.
I want to see the gains, though. I mean, if he's not hitting the gym, we got to talk about this membership. So if he's not doing a video of him maxing,
forgot.
and
How
doing-
can I have confidence in
If
a
he can't
TCG if the guy can't bench 250?
Yeah, can I get
If he's not repping 250, no, you're right.
can I get a body fat check on this guy now and when he joined the gym?
Okay,
I mean, what's going
that's
on?
fair. If
Zab
he's
him?
going to talk about going to get ripped,
I want to see some progress.
we're going to need to see progress packs.
I want Kickstarter updates of him shirtless selfie.
Oh god, these Kickstarters will just become a mess. Like everybody's Kickstarter updating us with shirtless selfies. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, so it's nostalgic.
You want to put NOS by him? Little Nas for Fast and Furious.
Vin Diesel, that's right.
Yeah, I love it. All right, Doug, let's go to Grand Arc. Do you want to do D-Spirits? Let's do D-Spirits, because I think D-Spirits is a fun one.
Not if you don't want to get shot, it's not. You know, there it is. You threaten to shoot people, I guess you're just never getting out of that purple rage for me.
I missed this. Can you?
I guess in his Discord, he just threatened to shoot people.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
There's some sort of violence.
I think he just threatened to shoot people in his Discord.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too much.
But he's kind of crazy. But I would just go with there's nothing special about it. And that's what bothers me.
But there's plenty of rarity. So, Mark, you're telling me there's a distinction between rare and special. All right.
I was under the impression it was otherwise.
It's very generic. And you know, when you have listed like 9 different Kickstarters coming off, oh man, the competition's there, man. You got to deal with that, and I don't think that's going well for you.
They're not doing great.
They got a solid D-. That's F.
I mean, they're like where Poly is, where Polywog. Like I'd put Polywog slightly ahead of them.
Let's do Polywog next. Polywog's next.
I put Polywog slightly ahead of them because their art looks a little better. They're doing a little better. Look, nothing's there. We'll just put a big old P.
And guys, I just want to remind you, like, MetaZoo was big at pointing at this fourth wall, something that made their game different, something that made their game stand out. And their art definitely stands out. When I see a MetaZoo card, I know it's MetaZoo right away. When I see some of these other cards, it kind of is like, what the hell am I looking at?
They all do blend together at some point.
Young Cheesy did give us a comment to explain to us what happened. He said if anyone went to a warehouse where he said he had a lot of his D-Spirits or something like that, about to light him up. What's that?
I do a little security on the side.
What's the? Oh my! I was gonna say. Remember that CD we had where the guy's like, "You won the wet T-shirt contest," and they shot him.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, that sounds like a gangster rap thing.
It was. It was. I was hard.
Was this Death Row?
This is Where's the
Or was it Masters of the Universe row, which we're gonna have? We've ordered ourselves our necklaces.
Oh god,
we're all gonna rock
I still
them.
gotta get a chain.
Man.
No,
I'm sorry.
I think I'm the.
You didn't get one yet?
No.
I thought you bought one, Mark.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Well, just me and you.
You know what happens if anybody ever gave away their Death Row chain, Mark?
I thought you'd have to earn it. You know.
That's true.
I don't know if I earned it yet.
Order it and give it to me. And when you're ready, we'll give it. We'll give it to you.
Oh man.
Yeah. So D-Spirits is fun.
Yeah.
Polywog's right there. The Polywog's got the better art. We'll be curious to see how that goes.
Cool. Doug. Let's do Akora.
Okay. Well, now they're getting hot. People are liking them. There's some issues going on, but look, they actually have something here. And let's put a big A because it's going well. It's yellow.
AK. They feel like the AK.
Whoa. Let's just put it for 47.
Oh
there.
man, and maybe that's what D-Spirit's gonna use to shoot you.
Potentially. Yeah. Who knows? But AK, of course, doing fine. I think they actually are doing better than I expected. Matt, I didn't get in early. I don't want to get in. There is some, drama going on with their Discord, right? The guy who holds the most product happens to be the guy who's now in charge of the Discord. They got rid of secondary market talk. All inside business, but the game seems to be fine.
1-to-1, but it's just not right.
It's a little weird.
So let's do Blightbreed just because I have it written down.
How far?
And guys, I can't think lower of this.
We'll let Mark do the check.
I think this is weird. The community there is
fun.
It's something that's not mainstream. It's not mainstream, and something that you might have a niche market there, but there's no big market, and I don't think it'll ever be big.
I see you're out. You're saying no.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark, say no.
Man.
All right.
I'm out, dude.
That's fine.
Let's do a game that we don't even look. The Kickstarter hasn't even started yet. Do you want to do Cryptic?
Well, they're giving out fanny packs.
They're giving out fanny packs. There's nothing to say, so it's just like
fanny packs. Yeah,
It's just like okay.
At some point, you got to give the people what they want.
That's Cryptic, and they are working on the fanny packs. People are in the Patreon, so good for them.
And it's one of those things. They were kind of saying, "Oh, we're going to send packs this way. It'll be kind of fun." I kind of agree. Yeah, that'd be kind of a fun way to send packs. You get a fanny pack full of 4 packs. Like, whatever. Like, that's a fun way to send it.
It's a real fanny pack. Mm-hmm. In that case. All right,
and it's also
fanny pack.
Whoa, you're
well
a fan.
Done.
Yeah, and it's a way to advertise the game because you're going to wear your fanny pack around.
I like fanny packs.
I want to. I need a big one. They look small. I was like, that's not. What are you keeping in there?
Well, what are you keeping in there?
Oh, I have a kid. All kinds of stuff, and I got another one on the way.
Get him his own fanny pack.
I mean, can you imagine all the crap I'm gonna have to carry in my fanny pack with 2 kids? Like, It's gonna be full of snacks.
You need to get
Snacks.
like a belt with holsters.
Snacks,
Chapstick, sunscreen.
oh god, sunscreen, yeah,
Baby wipes.
Isn't that what Kayla's for?
kids'
Doesn't she have a purse
sunglasses.
for that sort of stuff?
that's true.
Keys.
I could throw that aside, but
Your
that's what my
wallet?
fanny pack's for. I would just ready to go. Just put the purse to their desk and just go through their desk.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's
Oh man, could you imagine that now with all the people who haven't been back to the office in months? You could go through the desk, they would have no idea. And the funny thing is, guys, I haven't been back to my office in 2 years. I left my coffee cup there full with coffee. I don't.
That's
I
fine.
you
have
remember it?
no idea what's growing out of that thing. No, because I made
that's
the
fine.
joke with someone like I didn't clean my desk and I can't go back. Like I don't know what the fuck's gonna
You
happen
can't go back.
there.
You're never going. Oh, because of the coffee. You can't go back.
Well,
They'll
I'm
think
sure
you're
knows
weird.
how
allowed
coffee's
to.
turned
You know
into.
what I mean? So I don't know what's going. It's just a mold.
These things are getting weird. Like so. All right, I'm still holding on, still hanging on, gang.
One left, sorcery, Doug. Where do you
You know,
go?
I know more. I also Grand Archive. I want to get them.
Oh, did we not do a Grand Archive? Oh, sorry, I checked it off and I didn't.
Grand
say-
Archive. I'll say this: like people are wondering why I like them better than Nostalgics. They're just shutting their mouth and doing some things.
We don't know what.
But again, we're not going to get any progress picks from these guys. So they're right here with Nostalgics. We're not going to know what type of gains they're going to get. You know,
Literally.
are they
Kind of
benching? Are they out there lifting?
Yeah.
The Nostalgics is going to
The thing
lift.
is that they're young, so they have a lot of room to grow. Physical.
More room.
Yeah.
The Nostalgic guy's got. He's
The
got.
metabolism's running high.
It's tough. It's gonna be tougher for him.
It's game season right now. They'll be
It
all
is
right.
gain season. You're right. It's
Oh,
winter.
jeez.
Well, and
They're definitely not working out. Well, then I gotta be honest with you guys, man. I'm gonna switch to these because this is
Yeah,
nostalgic.
move them
Well,
down
we don't
then.
know nostalgic. The nostalgic guy told us he was gonna get ripped.
he
You
doesn't
could
have a six pack. I mean, we're gonna have issues.
you could tell me all kinds of things, right? I'd bench pressed in the threes before, right? I'd done it. I was a bigger fella though, and I had Joel to spot me. I felt safe.
Oh,
does it? Maybe this guy doesn't have a good spot.
Abdul's there to spot you.
Yeah, that's what it's like, man. What's in the blue and purple? Oh, that
Polywog, D-Spirits, and Blightbreed.
Mark, you missed. If you didn't just tune in on Professional for Mark's take on Blightbreed, check us out on YouTube. Mark might that might be it.
No, it's fine.
It'll sound different. We'll get that in editing. All right, Mark, and then of course, who did you want me to
Sorcery. Good, but they're not even out yet, guys.
No,
So
this
is
kinda
all
one of those-
speculative.
This is speculative, and this is based off of really what they've shown on their.
I like
website.
them. There's a lot of heat behind him. The dude has a tremendous
Oh yeah, we have to do
Magic
Titan,
the
too.
Gathering.
Oh, Titan. Yeah, sorry, guys. I didn't write down Titan.
Sorry,
Let's talk
tremendous Magic the Gathering collection in BJ. Like if anything goes awry with the sorcery stuff, they could just sell his collection. We're gonna be fine.
Titan. Yes. So he showed. He sent out a link or whatever. Is it
Yeah.
registry? Is that what
He's
it was?
got the #1 BGS Alpha Magic the Gathering collection.
Good for him.
No, he's fine. He'll be fine. I mean, like,
Oh, we got to do Otherworld too. I forgot about
Otherworld,
that.
isn't that the brand new one?
That's the one that's having to deal with all the
Didn't they get in
all
trouble?
the
with,
copyrights. the
yeah, aren't
trademark
they?
stuff.
Didn't they already get shut down?
I refuse to do Otherworld because that's not gonna be their name if they come back.
Furry one. That's Bright.
That-
Blue.
oh,
What's
wait,
all
wait,
right
that's
about
right
it?
here. That's what Mark thinks about
No, I can think less of Bright Blue. But again, there might be a furry market you could sell it to, and that's fucking weird. I mean, I don't know. It's out there.
You want to do a Titan, Doug?
Yeah, I mean,
And just casually, I'll mention about Titan is I see their cards. I know it's Titan. And you know, I'm like, oh, that's Sybaris, the three-headed dog. Cool. Oh, okay.
You ever been to a Sybaris?
cool, sweet.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Isn't that the three-headed dog? Am I saying
No,
that wrong?
Sybaris
Cerberus
is like those
Cerberus.
romantic getaway
Cerberus.
places.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, the pool suites.
Yeah.
I think is
You
that
know-
an
you know what I'm
Illinois
talking
thing?
about.
That's an Illinois thing though, right?
Is it
That's
just
gotta
an Illinois thing?
I only remember the commercials from it.
Yeah, and they'd have the loop girl there. It's
I mean,
like,
Kanye mentioned it in a rap.
Yeah,
So I mean,
Sybaris,
it's
you-
got to just be an Illinois thing.
maybe. If you guys want to Google
Speaking of
Sybaris
Illinois
on
thing,
that.
you know the guy who's making our Masters of the Universe chain is from Illinois,
I
Is
did
he?
not know that.
from Chicago. Yeah.
No, cool. They still good artists.
Maybe I'll pop by.
Yeah,
Maybe
absolutely.
maybe
Hey,
he'll
invite
give
him
Mark the
alive.
chain.
Of course, he did.
When Mark-
Hey, we
like
should
a
reach
knighting
out to him. Why
ceremony.
not?
When Mark earns the chain, we'll call him, see if he'll come give it to Mark.
Shit, man, I'll pick him up. Well, come out here, come on. But the one thing I will say about Titan is I recognize their cards, and I think that's something.
Calamons is look, they're in the trash bin too. Look, there's a lot here. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot here where Maelstrom's teetering on the brink of destruction. Where I'd say everything to the right of this, I don't.
There are 10
Trash,
TCGs just
guys.
here, and we haven't even mentioned.
We haven't even mentioned. There's some like I didn't do Otherworld, and what's the one? What the fuck's the one that's working with Ted exclusively?
Oh, Dreambook.
I'm not fucking with that either.
I'm
Like,
not fucking with Ted.
like,
Yeah.
like, I'm not fucking with that either. Like,
Polywog.
Polywog's low. Polywog, I like the art though. Polywog's weird because they're here, but they're trending up. Like everybody else is trending back. Polywog like had a poor start. There's some people who are offended by their name. I can't speak to that. I can just say you should have done a fucking Google. You and Otherworld should just do a
pick
fucking
something else.
Just pick something else. Don't even.
right?
It's not even a good name. It's not like, oh, I'm standing by this. We call them little frogs. Boom, done. You Merry Christmas. You know?
Yeah, there's not to be held to with that name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at this chart for a minute, okay? Like, what the fuck are we looking
Take it in, yeah.
Yeah, take it all in.
Well, Knights and Summits. We forgot Knights and Summits.
That's white hot now.
Whoa,
Knights and Summits is white hot. I
wait.
can't fit that. The Millionaire Yacht Club right here. Let me say this about Knights and Summits real quick. If you guys check out the Instagram stuff where they're currently posting updates and everything's looking good and looking better. They're working on it, making a game. That's literally all I ask out of a company after they're supported. So
That's funny.
they're like, it's fine.
They're in the clear now.
They changed their name.
We forgot about Babylux too.
No, Babylux isn't a card game. It
It
is.
kind of
It
is.
became an actual treasure hunt. Well, you're talking about collectible treasure hunts?
Yeah.
Well, then that's up here
That's
too.
all the way up there.
In Babylux. Knights and Summons and Babylux are my top. Babylux is probably the best. Like, by far.
Yeah, Babylux is the best. Yeah.
But no, look, it wouldn't even be Meta the Gathering. Like Otherworld, they'd be like Otherworld calling themselves Nintendo. I was like, there's no Nintendo card.
We're Nintendo. We're different.
No,
It's the Vanilla Ice thing. It's different.
The thing is, bum, 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 ding.
Ding! You didn't hear that ding?
It's
a totally different beat.
It's different.
It's just stupid. It's just look.
Under pressure. No,
But
hear that ding?
that's one thing where I feel like maybe the hubris of these creators kind of shows where it's like, oh, we're not going to change our name. Otherworld, Polywog, like, oh, we're not doing that. We're not changing it. Then Otherworld probably got a letter from an attorney who's like, okay,
You will change it.
okay, we're gonna start over. We're gonna give all the money back. We're starting over because they're right. It literally, you do a Google, and I don't know what the rights takedown was for them, but it's something that convinced them that they're not the right. You do a Google in 1 second. You click on the guys who own the trademarks. There's literally one trademark from like 10 years ago, still active, that they reserve the right to use Otherworld on a card game, right? And it just the font and everything was close enough where you're like, what? Like what? Like why would you even?
Yeah. Why?
If you're starting a game like this, you're not doing that basic research. That's what makes me
Concerns
feel like, yeah, are you doing a money grab here?
I feel like that's
are you
step
really
one
into this?
When
Like
you're naming something, is you look to see what's trademarked.
or it's you've had this name before them,
Yeah.
but you just didn't get a trade. I mean, you can kind of explain that. Like, guys, we've been working on
It
this.
doesn't feel like he can get that explained away, Mark. I feel like
Nah,
the way he's
that's-
giving up
that's
and saying,
shit,
"We'll be
dude.
back. We'll be back."
Don't worry about us. We'll be back, folks.
No,
But yeah, out of these, dog. I mean, would you invest in many of these? I mean, what are we looking at here? I'm looking at a lot of iffies.
no, legitimately, Mark, you're right. There's something where I think there's probably a way to make money on anything.
Fair.
Probably. I'm talking about what's best bang for your buck, what's the safest investment. I mean, look, Titan, no. Maelstrom, I already said I'm not in, and I got these version 2 packs that are coming late, and I'm fucking.
We won't lose money on those.
They might go to nothing. Like that's the thing is nobody might buy
Unfortunately,
it.
we
It's a
didn't pay a
race
lot
to the
for
bottom
it.
here.
We paid $5. Everybody's racing it. And
I'm concerned about the race to the bottom,
Especially the
Can you
Canadians.
when people, and this is a phenomenon that kind of happens when everyone gets their product all at once. There tends to be a race to the bottom, especially when people buy multiples. And so usually people, like especially our guy Vincent Fotomare was saying, hey guys, there might be something special if you don't open up a pack. So he's trying to push you to not open up and dump the market. I mean, that's kind of what they're trying to get you
I
not
don't
to
see
do.
anything.
Nothing sold. So,
Oh shit!
well,
$50 pre-sale pack.
he's
It's
from
early.
Canada.
It's
Get him
early.
out of here.
It's early.
Hold the line.
And people are waiting for their own packs first. They
We're
wanna
holding
open
the line,
up,
gang.
see what they have.
Are we? Are people doing that?
I don't think so.
Okay, this guy's trying to sell 5 packs for $309. All right, you know what?
That's reasonable.
God bless.
That's $50. He's trying to get $50 fucking shit. And he's not going to get it. Nobody's getting this. Nobody's buying this.
We're gonna double our money very quietly.
Just quietly double my money and walk away. Yeah. Oh man, guys. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. Like, it's one of those things. Well, it's somebody on Whatnot. So you're saying it's all on Whatnot? Yeah, I mean, there's dumb people on Whatnot, certainly. But do you think we can all move our? Do you think all like 7,000? But we're gonna be able to move our stuff on Whatnot together?
No, they what? Yeah,
No, they got the idiots already. What am I?
Yeah,
finding
there's
another
not
one?
big, finding the same high price buyers you do on eBay and whatnot. It's just two different beasts.
Whatnot gets a few idiots though, and you're good for you. If you're forced to it and making moves, good for you. And you got some people in there who are
Jump
dumb,
the market, yeah.
who don't know that eBay exists, or maybe Canada exists. They're like, I'm not dealing with Canadians.
Yeah, but if I were you guys, I wouldn't. I mean, if you find deals on whatnot, sure. I'm kind of against
Mark's-
wasting your time. I would think, your time is valuable. So it's like waiting in line for like Jimmy John's free sub day, right? You're gonna wait in line for 60 minutes for a $4 sub. It's
Or
like
on July 11th at 7-Eleven, you get a free Slurpee.
like all
do
these
you?
things. Like weigh your time. Like you're gonna watch a Whatnot stream for how many hours for a pack? Like just balance it, guys. Like
Remember
that's
they
all
have-
I'm kind of pushing.
don't they
at.
have, like,
Is you're
25
better
cent
than
hamburger
that,
day?
and your time is
That's
worth
at
more. You're better.
McDonald's, to celebrate.
I care
like
about
55
you.
cents or something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Oh,
You
it
can
used to
do
be a
better.
quarter.
It used to be a quarter back in our day.
Mark's
buy
right,
all
though.
those buy all those Funkos and do your own fucking Whatnot stream. That's my other thing. If
Yeah.
you really
You told
like
me not
Whatnot,
to do a Whatnot.
You
Well,
did
I
say-
think Whatnot's garbage, but if you like Whatnot, you love it. I mean, then hey, you know what? Talk to someone, figure someone out, get a partner, spend $5,000 on Funkos.
Partner up, yeah. That's
Spend
what they always say.
$5,000 on Funkos. Start your own Whatnot Funko stream. Funkos are the #1 Whatnot streams, I think. I mean,
Are they really?
Is that true?
do whatnot.com. We'll pull it up. We'll look right now. Do Whatnot.
This would be incredible. It's true.
There's no way it's true.
I don't know if I buy that, Mark.
Popular on Whatnot. Why show?
Binky. What the? Where's my
Funko
dog?
Pop. Here we go. 40. Oh no, when I was 81.
81. Okay, sort by
Oh
best.
shit! Oh, there you go. You can email me. Oh,
81. No,
fuck.
81's higher.
It was-
397. That guy's just talking
This is
about.
currently
hold
though.
up.
What is this? What are they doing? Are these guys just talking? Or are they
These guys
selling
are
something?
talking about. Well, they're probably selling something.
I don't know.
But here you go. I mean, here's Funko. Here's 81 people watching this asshole. I mean, you know what I mean? I just think
There you
your
go.
time,
Sneakers,
your time
124.
is better than that. So that's kind of. Oh, sneakers. Maybe sneakers are a little bit better. That's my whole thing. Is you guys are better than this. I believe in you. You don't have to waste your time with this crap.
I mean, all right.
I'm a hater of Whatnot. So that's me.
That's Mark's segment.
Like that guy. Yeah, no, I mean, if you're selling or whatnot, go ahead. I don't know. Look, do they all sell it? There were a couple. I did see somebody say a couple $125 packs sold on Whatnot. And look, dumb people on Whatnot exist. And look, if you can get the money out of it, do it. Don't let Mark bully you. Okay, just get your money and get out. Matt and I, like we said, maybe we're gonna quietly double. Or maybe
I'll bully you.
maybe we're
I
gonna
think $5 profit.
maybe we're gonna quietly make our own Whatnot stream just wear
No,
disguises.
right? No, well, we could open up our own Whatnot stream. We shouldn't because I just kind of think it's.
It's not Doug and Man. Where this is Dan and Pat.
Hey, pay us to open up your pack. Come on.
This is Dan and Pat, the Pack Boys. Shit, just so Mark doesn't get mad.
Yeah, I guess we
TPB, the pack.
Whatever.
boy.
You know what?
Mark's
my-
like, yo, you hear this Doug and Pat over there?
I just
Get
see
them
it
outta
as
here,
like
they're garbage.
QVC guys, like the shopping channel.
Pack
Come on.
boys.
I hate the Pack Boys. Yeah, they are. Mark, they are garbage. Look at those guys. Mac, do it now. Quick.
Just be the Wolfpack. All right, well, guys, maybe we should open up a Whatnot stream, and we'll just start selling our own
Mark,
promos.
and then people are buying and Mark talking us down. Look at this idiot. Hey, dummy.
I'll just talk crap to people as they're buying things. Oh God!
Look at this guy. He's the dumbest guy here. Look at him buying this
Look
stuff.
at this idiot.
Like a real
Jeez.
dummy.
Come on, why not?
Yeah.
Hey, we're showing you stuff to buy early, and it's your, chasing Whatnot stuff. I mean, come on.
Get these Pack Boys out of here. A bunch of garbage men.
Well, and also, a lot of people are we've seen pack breaks that go bad where people will not send you an expensive card. We're like, we didn't expect to pull this. You don't think they're
What is it?
gonna.
The red ink.
I
We
mean,
saw
sleight
something.
of hand, you can do
Dude.
some stuff, bro.
Who are the guys? I forget the Backyard Breakers or whatever. Those
Oh,
idiots.
just like we ain't paying this shit.
Doug's Whatnot stream 100 Christmas items, but it can't be Doug's.
No,
My name's Donald. Call me Duck Man.
that actually would be hilarious. Do you actually get to 100 things? You do a Whatnot stream where you sell them?
Oh,
I mean, that'd be $1
God.
million
No.
of stuff. I would not accept less.
Well, I don't know how that works.
Not accept less than $1 million.
I'm not taking this guy's winning bit. I'm just, fuck this guy. I'm out of here. Whatnot sucks. And I just cut it off.
Send them to the pack boys.
Oh God! But again, I know people like it, so I'm kind of on an island here when I talk crap about it. But you know what, guys? Like I
I heard
believe
the Pack Boys are pretty dope.
I believe in you. Buy early with us. Start your own Whatnot
You
stream.
gotta
and
quick
body
and
those
get it
people
before somebody
out.
gets our name. Like, click on.
Just thinking about it.
Hey, we're the Pack Boys.
You gonna wear?
I come in with like a mustache.
You already got a mustache.
Yeah, with just a mustache.
You
You
put a
come in with
mustache.
like a really long wig.
Flowing loud. Doug Ross. You like Doug Ross one day? I don't know if you guys have seen that picture. Check the Discord.
Yeah, we're
Doug Ross
Pack
picture is
Boys.
great. Doug, yeah, put the Discord in the chat.
We only do we only do like the Snapchat filters. So maybe we talk to people.
Pack boys here.
Mark, I don't know if this is gonna work.
Control
Yeah,
V.
man.
You Control C. You're copying it.
There
you go, join the Discord.
I think that's it. Can we start a Pack Boys Discord?
That might already exist. Pack Boys. That sounds
The
like
Pack Boys might exist. We're pumping
Wolf
somebody
Pack
up.
Boys get
We
the
think
red
it's us.
NWO
This is
shirt.
Two dudes who look nothing like us. Like these guys.
The Pack Boys Discord channel grows exponentially after the show.
Whoa, what the fuck? They give us a video. Thanks for the shout out.
Really, like one of the things I do take pride in is we don't charge you for our Discord. We're not selling you weird promo cards that are
The
worthless.
Pack Boys. Leave that to the Pack Boys.
We want to make money with you because we think there's money to be made. Because we're sharing a lot of things, so it's
yeah, you're right, man. If I just had flowing locks and you just put a mustache on top of your mustache.
Just a mustache.
these guys can wear wigs and stuff.
Oh,
Pack Boys here.
we have a fan just blowing my beautiful flowing locks. Oh, it feels good to be outside in California.
Oh man, look at these palm trees back here.
We have to lie where we're from, so Mark doesn't
Oh
get us.
gosh. Just think about
Oh
that.
man.
Is 2-pack taken? Maybe 2-pack.
No, we should call it 2-pack shaker. Oh man, yeah.
We'll be part of Death Row Records.
That was good. That was a good laugh.
Mark would be the head of it. Mark, what the hell is on Windows? He's mad around whatnot. We're not allowed to
Yeah,
go to whatnot.
guys. If you want me to, I'll complain about a lot of things, and whatnot's one of them. Whatnot. I'm just not a fan, but I get it. I mean, I get it. I get it. I just think, I believe in you.
No, we should have a Twitch stream. Mark just grind his gears a little bit. Things that grind his gears.
Oh, jeez.
But that can be our segment. Is what's up, Mark's can.
Okay.
It's different.
It's different. These are totally different things. Pack Boys with a Z.
What are you talking about?
We're the same lunatics.
Oh man.
That's very different. That's not the same thing.
You're thinking of different dudes.
You're thinking of what was it?
Why? You're stealing our idea. No. Damn it, cryptics! Damn you! The Pack Boys. Dude, I'm telling you, man, just get that Doug Ross photo on. I know where you know. I'm holding my dog. The funny thing about the snap filter, I don't know if people saw that picture, but they put the hair and the mustache on my dog too.
That's the best part.
Can you find it?
It's gonna. That'll be a while. I'll look for a second.
I did it the other day, but no.
Pack Boys.
So here's the thing, though, right? Is
keep going.
Search for somebody said Doug Ross, and I think I replied to it. I think it was this weekend, though. Yeah, it's probably there. Anyway, so
hop on the Discord, guys. We get hundreds of messages. Like, it's popping. There's stuff going on in Discord all the time. So definitely hop in the Discord.
Yeah, it's way before that. You gotta really go.
Oh, we're going away. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm still on like today. Yeah, talking Doug Ross.
There we go.
Took that.
Put a mustache on him.
So that's me and my dog, and the hair and mustache are they put a mustache. That's like Matt. That's what I was thinking. Your Pack Boys disguise would be when you put a mustache on top of what you have.
Oh my god!
But they put the hair on, so like me and the dog both got the hair, like same hair, and they gave us both mustaches. You can't see mine,
They really
but his
clean.
you can see.
No, you
real
can see the
good.
dog's mustache. It's hilarious. I was cracking up about that. They give him a mustache. Oh my god!
That's Doug Ross. That's gonna be that's me.
Shit.
One half of the Pack Boys. Pack Boys strip.
Oh jeez. Oh god.
I think you
these
can
guys
get-
are gonna get on whatnot without me.
No, man, you
making
can
thousands.
get something called like Snap Cam or Snap,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
and you could put it on your PC or whatever your camera is,
Okay.
and it puts that filter on you. So we can just have that filter, and Mark will never know. He'll never know. He'll have no idea.
Pack Boys and 2-pack.
Oh man.
Can we have our own music? Can we have a Pack Boy segment?
No, because Mark will get us.
No, I'll put you guys out. Oh no.
We'd have to get Snap Cam on this, and we cut away. It's just me and Matt. Welcome to the Pack Boys.
jeez.
Starring Doug Ross, Dog Ross, and Matt Ross.
That's right.
Mark, this is nuts. That's Doug Ross. This is a
Those are
different
the
guy.
Pack Boys.
You got Rick Ross show up all of a sudden.
Different guys.
Special guest Rick. Yeah. We have my dad come with special guest. Anyway. Yeah.
Ross.
No, that's.
I just got it. That was good.
Yeah, Ricky Rose.
It got better. Ricky Rose.
There it
It got
is.
better. All right, so this is all gonna be cut. Enjoy.
No, what?
This is why you should Twitch with us on Mondays, and then catch the replay. Mark fixes it, puts a rundown in, and edits out things Mark said or like.
Can we have Pack Boys on the rundown?
Oh no, we're gonna keep most of it. I really only the dead air is really only I keep most 99% of the stuff I keep. I really don't mess around. Really,
boy.
what I add, guys, for the YouTube is a rundown. It happens on the left side, and it's just really very easy to follow the topics because we talk about so much, and it's kind of tough because someone's like, "You don't talk about enough about MetaZoo." It's like, motherfucker, we talked 25 minutes about MetaZoo. Like, what else do you want? We're beating a dead horse here. We got other things to talk about. We're talking 3 shows a week, like 75 minutes. I mean, there's a lot of talking going on.
This would be a segment on What's Up Mark's Can. Is the people that ask us to talk about more MetaZoo.
You know what, guys?
And this motherfucker, I'm over here talking 25 minutes. Fuck this motherfucker.
And I started off today saying everyone needs to lighten up about these emails.
There you go.
Like just lighten up a little bit. And I realized, like, yeah, I'm not as light as I say.
Good, young cheesy, good. But I don't think I'm putting it on Whatnot unless Whatnot blows up. And then the Pack Boys will sell it. But no, I got this weekend. I ended up getting, I would say 3 more. So I got 3 more to add to my list. I think my list. I have to check it. I got it home. I think I'm at 15. So I'm on pace. My goal, I got to do a little more than 2 a week because if I want to start listing them in November, get that Christmas rush, start making the holiday money.
2 a week. That's gonna get you a lot.
Not really.
Because you're
2. That's about 100. So it'll get me to 100.
Okay.
A little over 2 a week. Like, so when I got those RLC Hot Wheels last week, those 2, and on top of that, I got a chain. Okay, I got my thing.
Bang,
so
bang.
I am counting each different Funko, correct, but I'm not counting trading cards. So my quest to 100, we'll talk about that on Wednesday's show. So if you're catching us on YouTube, check us out on the live stream. I'll talk more about my quest to 100, and, I'll break down kind of what my goals are. I wouldn't say I have any expectations right now. But I expect to make a pretty good profit because I am cherry picking.
Yeah,
I'm not just buying whatever. This quest to 100.
I really think you're going to hit like a 85-90% of success, and that's what I'm kind
I
of
think
curious
higher than
about.
that.
You think you're going to be over 90%?
I think I'm be 100%. I'm cherry picking. I'm not.
Whoa, nobody's 100% here.
The only thing I'm worried about is my
Pack
necklace.
Boys 100%.
I guess I'm worried about the necklace, so I'll go 99%.
Why are you worried about the necklace? You hyped that thing up. That's
Well, because I think.
Yeah, you want me to buy one? What's going on
but I
here?
think the market is restricted.
Oh, because how many people buy chains?
But
some people aren't allowed to wear
It
them,
won't
is
sell in
what
30
you're
days. It won't sell. You have to earn it.
Not everyone's allowed to
Like
wear
Pack
it.
Boys didn't say I earned it yet. It should come with an official letter from the Pack Boys that says you can wear it. Yeah, all right, cool.
You earned it.
Both Hot Wheels, I do count both Hot Wheels because I am going to sell them separately, and I'm assuming one's going to sell quickly. So they do both count towards the 100. I only got one of the wrestling figures, so that counts as 1. I'm excited about. Hopefully this week, guys, I'm Mattel. Maybe we'll see something else come out cool. Maybe we'll see a Monster High. It sounds stupid, but Monster High stuff's blowing up. It's I'm in the wrong damn game. But yeah, I'll keep my eye out. There's other things I buy that come in and come out. And again, maybe some sort of, I don't know, poker chips are going to count, I think. I think I will count poker chips.
Poker chips are unusual.
They're not
especially
trading
like
cards.
how many? Like I'm just kind of thinking, like, are you gonna a lot of poker chips, or are you just gonna get a small amount? I mean, like, it's just gonna be an odd thing. I'm just not sure how they're gonna do it. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
There's certain, so I'd say that's certainly something I'm concerned about too, Mark, is if I'm holding that till December, if that's the goal with it, which I might not, I might do a quick flip, then maybe the market doesn't develop. If I'm holding, like I said, the chain till December, will the market develop in that time? They have to see it on the stream a few times. They got,
maybe you're playing poker with the poker chips, and you got to put the chain in the middle because you're out of money.
Maybe I'll get in the World Series of Poker, right, wearing my Pack Boys t-shirt with my chain. Yeah, good.
All for advertisement.
All for advertising. Yeah, we'll do
All
it.
right, if you want to sponsor Doug, $10,000. Get the
No,
World Series of
you
Poker.
sponsor the Pack Boys. You know,
Pack Boys.
We'll get us both 20,000. We're both going in. If you want a couple of last place finish, no, I could do better than last, right?
I certainly wouldn't be
Can't
last.
I just hold and wait? Can I just
Oh,
wait?
well,
you
you
can.
could, but that's
4 corners. I got the 4 corners
that's
going.
not.
Yeah.
You're not going to win any money.
We're not going to Orlando. Mark's on the no-fly list.
You know what? The thing is, we should go to a con, all 3 of us.
Yeah.
I went to a Cryptid Con. It was a lot of fun. I think I would have a lot of fun in Orlando, but really I would like to go with these guys. All 3 of us. Push comes to shove, maybe I'll make my way down there and just see what's up. But I don't
is
think
that
so. End of February.
That's not going to happen.
So it's kind of, I'm just so sick of winter. I'm just going to buy a ticket last minute and just fly the hell out.
Why not, Mark? Dude, go there.
Well, that's what it would be. Yeah, it'd be last minute. It'd be, just a weekend trip, Friday to Sunday.
Mark, everybody would
what's
know
up.
you there. It's not like you wouldn't have people not knowing you.
But it's different going.
Don't go to Blightbreed. Don't go to Blightbreed. If they got a table, don't.
I would like to go with you guys. I mean, that's it.
Pack Boy
Because
con.
really, it's a Pack Boy
PBC.
thing. Like really, we're a crew here. So it's like, I don't represent. I represent us, but all of us together represent us. So it's Crypticon and stuff was fun, and this, it would be fun too. And Orlando in the February, guys, like, you're just fucking sick of winter, dude. Just get to Florida. Just get the hell out of here. Unless you live in California
nice.
already, and screw you then. Good luck.
Screw you, Mark.
Well, not screw you.
Hey, you people in California, I got something else for you. The Mark segment.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, We had fun today. All right,
That was a good show.
So I hope you guys, take the time. Watch the replay on YouTube if you don't mind. Give a thumbs up, a comment.
Yeah, comment, guys, please. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps us. So it's just one of those things we're trying to really kind of, take this to the next level.
Yeah, we're trying to expand our
and
business.
it helps.
Get more
So we're doing all these little things behind the scenes that maybe you guys don't notice. We're trying to do things here and there, and we're just trying to get better. Really, that's it. We're trying to improve each show, and it's
Mark,
just
I'd say
part
this was
of
your best show.
Evolving, Oh, jeez.
This was your top show. This is
Well,
Mark's
you know
number one
what?
show.
I had a bad day at work. I think I was just a little heated.
I
It was just-
like you when you're this way, Mark, because
so upset.
because you keep people on edge. You keep them in line. You keep them accountable.
Well, they
That's
should
what
be
we
held
need.
accountable.
Exactly.
Like, if you're going to start working out, I want to see the fucking gains. Like, show me the bench.
We should ask everyone for a shirtless selfie.
Well, no,
That's what
not
I'm saying.
that. I want to see maxes. I want to see them actually hitting the
Everyone in
weights.
our Discord again.
Show me the clean of 185 or something like that, and then up, keep on going.
Mark just wants to see it, man. Anybody, hey, if you're not repping 225, you're not repping 225.
You're out.
That's how you get.
Then you get the chain.
That's how you get inside the club.
Take
We're gonna have a bench. We're gonna have a bench right in front of the club. You gotta hit that instead of the NFTs. You gotta press that.
So we
weight.
make you. So you do the reps. How many 225 can you rep out?
That's how many friends you can get in.
You plus 0. That's you plus 1. That's you. We only get the plus 1. Well, we better hope somebody brings Marcus their plus 1 because Mark's not letting himself in. But then that'll be the best. Marcos do it, can't do it. And he's like, hey,
no.
I'm not letting me in.
And I do
Until
yoga. I'm a thin and lengthy here. So it's
Mark,
not,
you
it's
can
not
go to
muscle
Vegas and
mass.
train. There you
It's
go.
not-
Boom.
yeah. Well, yes. I need some more training. I do yoga, so it's different. If I train to weight training, sure, I bet I could get a lot more stronger. But right now, it's not what I'm into.
All right, so I guess basically then you're not gonna let yourself in. Is that what
Mark's holding
everyone?
himself accountable. I
I just
That's
wanna hold
accountability.
myself
That's really
accountable.
good. This is good.
Absolutely.
This is high quality programming. This now, I guarantee you, this doesn't make the YouTube. Like we're talking about things that potentially won't make the YouTube.
This may.
Mark talking about his reps.
Yeah. Mark's talking about how lengthy he is. Yeah, I think it'll work.
It's all about proportional strength, like
Oh, I'm with
push-ups,
you.
pull-ups,
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like that. Like
yeah.
fuck the weight I can do. I can do that shit.
But if you give him a rope, it's going up.
I can climb a rope.
He's going straight
Things
up
like
the
that. Like, I don't know.
You put a bell up. You better put a bell up there.
Do a bunch of
'cause he's gonna be
push-ups.
dinging.
I can do that shit. I mean, whatever.
Mark just. Babelex have arrived in the Discord. What people have them? Congratulations.
Wow,
Good for these people.
dude.
I thought he meant
Babo's
Vincent
here.
Fotomare at first. I'm like, oh, this guy's in our Discord.
Vince is here.
Well, I love Vinny. And I
right.
call him Vinny in a very affectionate
Hey,
way. I don't
hopefully
mean
we
to be-
get some guys. I don't know if you're gonna open them. I'm. Shit, I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to hold back. I'm not gonna be able to hold back. I'll be like that dude who opened 50 on YouTube. He did well though. He got some cool stuff. So anyway, we'll talk all about this on Wednesday. Hopefully we do get some of our packs by Wednesday. We can talk about
Then
it.
we could really be the Pack Boys.
Somebody's gotta get that.
gotta
Well, you gotta
do
get that whatnot name.
Can
Matt.
someone make? If
No,
someone's
you
got a
do.
graphic
No,
design-
we got to do it. Oh,
Oh,
you want me?
you want a logo?
I
You
want
want-
someone to make a logo for Pack Boys.
No, you're not going to use. No, we're not, guys. We're better than that.
Are we?
I don't feel like I'm.
I feel like we're on par with.
Mark hates whatnot. All right, hey, we're out of here though. Hey, remember, we'll be back Wednesday. Catch the replay on YouTube anytime starting tomorrow, and we'll be back Friday. As we like to say before we get out of here, gang. Blow the big one! Bye, everybody. Have a great rest of your Monday.
Peace, guys.
Bye.